So we're in Belfast City Hall, and this is the Civil Defence Services Memorial to those known to have lost their lives in the air raids in April, May 1941. This tablet was unveiled in Belfast City Hall on the 14th anniversary of the air raid. And it was unveiled by the Lord Mayor of Belfast, Alderman Sir Percival Brown. He had been the chairman of the Belfast Civil Defence Services at the time of the air raids and during the rest of the Second World War. The tablet, when it was installed, contained the names of 33 people, but an additional name, Thomas Harvey, was added at a later date. 28 of the fatalities were members of the air raid precautions. 4 were members of the Auxiliary Fire Service, and there was 1 each from the Women's Voluntary Service and the British Red Cross Society. 30 of the fatalities were men, and the remainder were women. 7 of the fatalities belonged to ARP Post 396, which was located in Unity Street, which was badly hit. And during the air raid, a parachute mine struck the spire of Holy Trinity Church of Ireland on Unity Street, leaving the building as a shell and killing numerous people in Unity Street. 2 teenage girls who were ARP telephonists died, but only 5 of the 7 ARP fatalities at Unity Street are commemorated on the memorial tablet, but all 7 were mentioned in an in memoriam notice placed in the Irish News in April 1942. The fatality who was added to the memorial was Thomas Harvey, a British Red Cross Society stretcher bearer, who was injured at Percy Street and died at the Royal Victoria Hospital on 8 May 1941, aged 38. The youngest fatality was John McKenna, a messenger at ARP Post 396, who was only 15 years of age. The oldest fatality was ARP Warden Ralph Alonso Long, who was 62 years old when he died at his home in Clifton Park Avenue on 16 April 1941. It was also a first aid post. 4 men named on the memorial died in the first air raid on Belfast, which took place on the night of 7th-8th April. 2 of those fatalities were members of the Auxiliary Fire Service team that was tackling a major fire at McHugh Dick Timber Yard on Duncrew Road. Bryce Espy Harkness from Cookstown was 25 years old, and Archibald MacDonald from Percy Street was 22 years old. So this memorial, it's the only memorial in Belfast, official memorial in Belfast, that names fatalities of the German air raids.